Welcome in, fellow travelers. My name is Maria at Indigo Earth, and I'm here to do a reading for our air signs Aquarius. Welcome in, Aquarius. Good to have you here. Aquarius, you are the inventors. You are ruled by two planets, Saturn, the planet of structure, responsibility, and time, and Uranus, the planet of freedom, rebellion, and unconventionality. Your dual nature is to be original, yet you can also be very shocking. Your aspect is for humanitarian endeavors, and your drive is to be free. You are the knowers. I know, Age of Aquarius. So welcome into you. Good to have you here. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be energetically connected to or physically in a relationship with an Aquarius. You're here to see what's going on with your person. Feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. And time is fluid, so anytime you come across this message, a day, a month, a year from now, and you were drawn into it, that was a time that you were meant to listen to it. Try to stay open to that. Please set your intentions before the reading. You and I are working together at a quantum level to bring a message to you for the highest atonement of your soul growth and soul evolution. As the micro goes, so the macro goes. So throughout the reading, use your discernment, use your intuition, use your inner knowing. If something doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Some of you might be more in touch with your lunar energies this month, so you might want to check out your moon sign. But this is where you learn how to trust yourself. There might be some aspects of the message that fit. Might be a portion of the message that fits. Might be the whole message that fits. Might be none of the message. Sometimes the messages are warm and fuzzy. Sometimes the messages are a little bit more abrasive and direct. Just try to stay open to the process. Trust yourself that you will be led to what is meaningful to you. And what isn't could be for somebody else. And if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow so other Aquarians can get the messages that might be needed for them as well. Trust that your support is honored, very much honored, and very much appreciated. So let's see where we go with you today, Aquarius. We do have full moon in Aquarius coming on the 24th. So you should be able to breeze through this one, Aquarius. Maybe get some extra energy there. Winds of fresh air. Fresh energies. Uplifting energies. But usually this is about, sometimes this could be about emotional conflict, chaos. People being, sick and tired of disingenuousness. Uncomfortable with stagnation. But it's a good time to process and release your emotions in the full moon. It's a good time to feel free to invent, to create, to work for the betterment and the involvement of humanity. Alright, here we go. Let's see where we go with you today. This message is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Thank you. All right, Aquarius, your theme is the Ace of Wands with the Six of Cups. Well, you got some kind of playful energy here. The Ace of Wands is like the catalyst to get things moving. It's like the spark, the energy's coming in to help you, burst forth. This is finding your playfulness again. Being playful, doing things out of spontaneity, just having fun, just letting go and releasing, because that's when things show up in the world, when you just let it go and just live your life and be happy. Just do things that make you happy. Constructive things that make you happy. But your energy's getting ready to be revved up. And it's going to bring some playfulness in, some joy into your life. Spontaneity. So, your overall energy, the Emperor. standing in your energetic blueprint. Your situation, the Chariot, finding your will and your drive. Moving forward in something that excites you, makes you happy. Your opportunity is the Page of Wands. Again, there comes that spark of energy, that like trigger. What the universe is co-creating with you. Temperance. Be careful you're not going too far to one side. There's a lot of fire energy coming through here. We also have Cancer coming through. If you're dealing with the Cancer. But that is about balancing passion and pleasure. Energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. The Hierophant. Okay, there's Earth energy coming in. This is specific to Taurus. This is also about like rules, regulations, dogma, traditions. Kind of like the things that keep you in a, like, you know, follow these guidelines. 10 Commandments. Stuff like that. Things like that. That kind of keep you, not going outside of the box. Energies that are coming in. The Knight of Swords. Ideas, thoughts, could be a real message, a written message, could be through a text, could be through a letter, could be verbal. Energies that are fading away, the Knight of Pentacles. So that's that slow moving energy that's fading away. There's a lot of fast moving energy coming in. Chariot, Emperor, Knight of Swords. How you're showing up in this situation. The Hanged Man. You could be getting a new perspective on things. Could be feeling like your world's getting turned upside down too. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? 10 of Swords. Exhaustion. This could be bringing some things up, some triggers for you that you need to deal with in your life. Your hopes and fears. The 4 of Wands, having to commit because you want to be free. Having to like this is being at a job for 30 years. That type of fear. And your outcome, possibility, 6 of Wands, rising above, seeing things from different perspectives, seeing things from a wider view. And that's with the 5 of Cups. So, with this change, there's some grief. Possibly some regret. You may be wanting to win here. You're wanting to win and then not feeling so good about it. Or wanting something better maybe and feeling some sadness about that. But let's see where we go. Because overall, there's a lot of fast-moving energy in here. The universe is trying to get you to temper something. Because you got the Emperor is underneath all this. So the Emperor is all about bold action, going forth, courageous, just barreling through. Sometimes the Emperor is too hard, too direct, too hard, too focused. Just is taking action now. All systems go. And then with the Chariot, that will and determination, like something kicked in. And then something triggered something. So let's see where we go with this. Let's find out what the Chariot is. This is your situation. It says will and determination, driving forth, going forth. This is also Cancer energy, so you might be dealing with a earth sign. One more time through, please. So we got the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, so the bullshit detector just showed up, and the Two of Swords. You might not be seeing something very clearly, or you might not want to. You have some thoughts going forward here about what you want and what you want to do. I think that you're because the Queen of Swords can be very cold and cutting. Very cold and cutting. And so can the Emperor. And it's almost like you're just, get out of my way, or you might be using some language here, or somebody could be using language to you and really not thinking twice about it. Like you're saying what you want to say and you're speaking what you want to speak, and it falls wherever it may fall. And whoever's in the way, they're just going to have to be removed. So this could be you, this could be earth sign. Because sometimes the Queen of Swords, too, can be masking some things. Because she's been through a lot. She's been through a lot in her life. That energy has been through a lot in their life. And they take their own experiences and they apply it to everything. So let's see what the Prince of Wands is. Page of Wands. This covers the Emperor. So I'm thinking more that this might be some sort of trigger. One more time through, please. We got the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Strength card, and we got Justice. Wow. Well, there was some bold action wanting to come out here. And I think something got triggered within you. Because this is about really finding your inner resolve to take care of yourself and balance this out. I don't know if this is passion coming through, or just, you know, immaturity, or just kind of like you're going to go for what you want to go for and everybody else, right? But this is really about trying to take care of yourself. And when Strength comes in, this is kind of dealing with the animalistic instincts, the primal instincts with spiritual instincts. There needs to be a balance. Primal instincts with spiritual instincts. There will be a cause and an effect here. So put that together with how it works for you. But let's see what Temperance is. This is what the universe is trying to work on with you. So this is another balance card, right? Embodying spiritual energy with expression. Got the Nine of Wands. It's like you're trying to push something through. And what needs to come through is more nurturing energy, more groundedness, more stability. Got it with the Three of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands. This could be about finding temperance with working with other people, or having to build something with other people, if this is like in a career or a job or just a situation. I don't know. I mean, I don't see relationship coming up here, but this could be about a relationship. But there's some sort of conflict here that's trying to be pushed, and it needs to be balanced. It needs to be seen from other perspectives. There's some obstacles that just want to be barreled over. And you got 2 balance cards here. So something is out of alignment. There's too much fire energy. There's too much pitta going on here, right? And sometimes when pitta is out of balance, it can bring you to a place of like, you know, it's fire energy where everything just gets burned out. 10 of Swords. Everything just gets burned out, and then there's just nothing left. So let's see what the Knight of Swords is. This is about another message coming through. This is what's coming in, energies that are coming in. So what is the Knight of Swords here for Aquarius? Okay, we got Strength here twice. We got Judgment. And we got the High Priestess. Give me one more on this. This may be an experience in your life that is coming back around, where you're really trying to like force something forward. I don't think that this is the first time this has happened. If this is somebody coming back in from the past, it may have set off some triggers. And of course, if things aren't healed, past issues start coming up and words are spoken. But whatever this situation is, whether it's with the past person coming back, because we got fire sign showing up here, we got Scorpio showing up here, we got Cancer showing up here. We got Cancer in here twice. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, could be dealing with a fire sign. But this seems to be about trying to move something forward, because deep down inside you want to win. And you might be using tactics like, because right now what's showing up here is like words and fire, or passion, wanting what you want when you want it, pushing something through, making sure it goes your way. Or it could be the person that you're dealing with. Feel free to swap around the characters as need be. This could be the earth sign or the fire sign in your life. But the only cups that I have showing up here are what's in the theme. And so this is kind of coming up as immaturity here. Because there doesn't seem to be any empathy or nurturing. It's all about, it's my way or the highway. And this is energies that surround you. You got Taurus coming in here. Here's another earth energy. So this could be about your belief systems, or this could be about, you know, how you view reality or how you view relationships, how relationships are supposed to like be handled. But it seems to be very dictator like, very like someone's parenting somebody. Like somebody's a child and somebody's a parent. And it comes from wanting to like, it comes from like wanting to win. Competition. I'm surprised the Five of Swords hasn't come up yet. Let's see what this hanged man is here. This is how you're showing up in the situation. You might have to look at this from a different perspective. Could be that you're just feeling stuck. Page of Swords and Justice. Justice is showing up again. That's twice. In your opportunity, Justice is showing up, and Justice is showing up here. I think you have some ideas here going on, some thoughts. I don't think you're sharing them. Somebody is, because you got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the situation. So somebody's talking a lot. Somebody's definitely getting their point of view across. No doubt about it. It's like one person's very, it's like passive-aggressive almost. One person's very aggressive and one person's very passive. Raising consciousness. You may have to find your strength here, your voice, to like not only take care of yourself in this situation, but to speak your piece. Because it's almost like you feel stuck, whether this is a job situation or this is like, you know, working in you're working on a project with somebody, or you've committed to something, or this is about a relationship. Somebody's very dominant here. Very loud. They're very loud. And somebody's like, not so loud. You had Aquarius coming up here. Here you are showing up in your own reading. I think you feel stuck. And I think you want to say some things. You have some ideas that you want to bring forth, even if it's in a relationship or it's in a you know, this could even be with siblings, this could be with parents, this could be with friends, colleagues. We got 2 air signs showing up here, Libra and Aquarius. What's this one? This could be in a relationship. 5 of Cups. I think you feel victimized. I think you feel victimized here. I think you feel shut down. I think you need to find your strength to balance this out. This could come from inner child work. This could be striking the match of inner child work. That's why Judgment's coming up here. Realization. Finding your strength to speak your truth. Stuff that you're holding inside. And if the other person's doing it, it's because they want to win. They're dominating. But this is the catalyst of getting this going. Of being able to take care of yourself. And speak your truth. Because I think you feel dominated here, victimized in a relationship. So let's see what the Ten of Swords is. And I think that if you rise, like you do this to like if you feel like you're, like the energy keeps being switched back and forth. Like sometimes somebody's got, you know, most of the power, and then sometimes somebody else has most of the power. For the most part, one person has the power here. And I think that you feel, because you got the 5 of Cups here twice, you might feel guilty about that. So let's see what the Ten of Swords is. And I think that comes from childhood. It's about finding getting your energy back. Maturing, standing up for yourself. So I'm going to look at earth signs in the extended and fire signs. We got air signs showing up here too. So I guess I'm going to be looking at air signs as well. But that's you. The air signs are you, how you're showing up in this situation. So let's see what this Ten of Swords is. This is what's right in front of you that you need to contend with. This is feeling like you're just, there's nowhere to go. Like you just feel like you're just pinned to the ground. One more time through, please. There's the Emperor again. And the King of Wands. And the 9 of Swords. You could be dealing with a fire sign here. I hope you're not dealing with 2 different people. Because I got the Emperor here and the King of Wands. But you could be dealing with somebody who's very egoic. It's like you're scared. You're scared to speak up. You could be somebody who's very dominating. Right? Very egoic in nature. Very self-centered. You know, the player guy. The guy that's just like very charismatic. Very egoic. Very self-motivating. He's not in anything unless it's for him. It could be the narcissist empath dynamic going on here. Entanglement. But this is about really, you know, learning how to speak your truth. I think you feel like you can't. Yeah, you got a lot of feelings going on in here. There's something secret here too. For some of you, there may be 2 people involved here. There may be a third party going on. Doesn't have to be another person, but it could be. Could be, you know, alcoholism, could be gambling, could be drugs, could be, you know, workaholic. I think you're letting some kind of religious, like that, some kind of religious dogma, like, this is how it's supposed to work in the world, this is what relationships are supposed to look like, that comes from, like, old traditions. It's not working very well. It's not working for you very well. It comes from childhood. And it also comes from, you know, that inner child's got to come up. That's why this is coming around in your life. So give me one more on this Six of Wands. Or this outcome, possible outcome. Give me one more. I don't know if I finished this, but we got the Star, the Two of Cups, and then the Five of Cups. If you're moving from one person to a next, I think you have some regrets about that. I also think you're scared. I don't think you want to be discovered. That's for, you know, small percentage of you. That's why the High Priestess is over here. Someone may have called you out. But globally, this is about you finding your voice about something. Because somebody's very dominating in your life. Yeah, we got conflict, and we got Six of Pentacles. There's not reciprocity here. There's not equal give and take. That's why Justice is here twice. Somebody's dominating the relationship. And somebody feels like a victim. Somebody's very controlling here. I don't see that as you, but I don't know if you're like sneaking around on the side with somebody else because this is too much. You could be. You're keeping it a secret, but I think that's going to be found out. That's for some of you, but for the most part, this is a very unbalanced situation. Very unbalanced. And it comes from stuff learned in childhood, and it comes from theories, paradigms, ideologies, rules, regulations that are kind of driving this whole thing. But someone here is not happy. They're not happy. They're living in fear. And someone's getting off on that. That they're being controlling. And if this is the narcissistic empath dynamic, you might want to look up H.G. Tudor, T-U-D-O-R, H.G.Tudor. Excellent information on the empath narcissist dynamic. Two very different wired people. He's probably one of the best that really just puts it straight out there what you're dealing with. So, in the extended, I'm going to look at fire signs, air signs, and earth signs. I'm going to look at all three. We'll get actions and advice for you as well. And for those of you not going on, let's get a message of guidance for you from the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. Desert Passage. Discovering Truth. Trust that there's a divine plan. Desert Passage. Even if it seems that life has areas of barrenness, beneath the surface, life is transforming in accordance with your highest good. Trust that you are guided, even if it doesn't always seem like it. There are spiritual guides, allies, and angels surrounding you. Listen with your heart. Act on your instincts. Believe that the messages you are being given are in the highest good. Get down to the basics and trust what you feel. And discovering truth, because there is a lot of, like, Queen of Swords in here. Listen to the wisdom that rises from your soul, even if those around you don't agree. Trust your instincts. Be yourself, whatever the situation, and respond from the authentic place inside. Be starkly honest with yourself and speak your truth. Live your truth. Walk your talk and talk your walk. Listen to your inner guidance and follow it. You radiate the energy of truth to others so that they can find their own truth. If you are facing a decision and your mind says one thing and your heart says another, follow the dictates of the heart and they will be on the right path. If you get a nudge to speak to someone or go to in a particular direction, don't hesitate. Follow this guidance. On your journey, others may indicate what path you should take and why. You can listen to their advice. However, if your heart indicates another way, follow that. There's a place inside of yourself that always knows the truth. Take time to be still and to discover the genuine place of knowing within. Often the hardest thing about living your truth is discovering what it is. So it's important to slow down and be quiet and listen to the whispers of your soul. If there's an area of your life in which you're not being authentic or where you're not in integrity with your values, this is the time to make those changes. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this helps. Remember, these are just pointers and guidelines for you to help you on your journey in this thing we call life. For those of you going on, the link is in the description box below. And until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding envelope the essence of your being. Bye-bye.